Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Citizen Brando here, and we are taking a closer look at one of the most premium cases you can get for your iPhone 16 Pro. We have the Benks Aurora ArmorPro case, and Benks was kind enough to send this out for me to review, so I'd like to thank them personally and say thank you for supporting the channel and sending out this case for me to check out and review. And without further ado, if you are looking for a top tier protection without sacrificing the style, you're gonna want to stick around for this review. So let's check out the phone case now, shall we? Right off the bat, you can tell that the Benks Aurora ArmorPro is a gorgeous case, and once you do have it in your hand, you're immediately greeted with a case that's not only sturdy but looks incredible too. So if you're into a case that would like a nice minimalistic stylistic type of case without sacrificing drop protection, this case has you covered. As you can see on the inner part, there is grooves that will help with shock and heat dissipation, and there is air pocket corners on either end, and they have these buttons that also sound like they're very flimsy. And I noticed that one thing when I was holding my phone and I gave it a little bit of a shake, there was like a little bit of a rattling noise, but I think that's just because the buttons are kind of just sitting in a little groove and it has that little rattling sound. But if you don't really mind that, honestly, there's going to be no issues with this case whatsoever. This case combines a matte soft touch finish with a glossy and reflective back. It catches the light in some really stunning ways, and I believe it has a really cool aurora effect, pun intended, where you get a subtle color shifts depending on the lighting, and I think it's a really unique touch, to be quite honest with you. And you know, with that being said, it is a durable, soft feeling, non-flimsy case, and it definitely can take a drop or two without breaking a sweat. Now let's go over something that I'd like to touch on, and that is the camera lip protection. You get a nice camera lip protection, but I'd like to see it a little bit more on this case, and I feel like it is protected, but just, I don't know, for some reason I feel like it's just not enough. Maybe that's just me, but honestly it is for a lot of people. I had no issues with the buttons. The buttons felt very premium, and like I said in the beginning of this video, I felt like the buttons, they make a little bit of a rattling noise, and that might bother you, but for me it didn't. But it just note that there's nothing wrong with the case. It's just the way it's sitting in those little grooves and holes on the inside of the case, but you'll have no issues with your buttons whatsoever. And same thing goes for your camera control button. It is nicely recessed in there, very protective. The sides are not flimsy at all, so if you're concerned about that little lip above the camera control button that might be a little flimsy, it's not. There's no issues whatsoever with the camera control button. Hand feels great. No issues with in-hand feel. So if you're concerned about that camera control, nothing to worry about with this case. Now moving over to the bottom end of the case here, and you can see that your speaker grills are perfectly aligned with the case cutout. Actually, Benks did a really good job here, and honestly, you don't see that a lot from case manufacturers. When they release a case, they just kind of put like a simple opening grill, but honestly, they took a lot of attention to detail and made it so that it's aligned. And same thing goes for the symmetrical lip all the way around. It is perfectly aligned. I do have a tempered glass screen protector, but the lip, for me personally, I think they could have done better with the lip. You will have no issues whatsoever with lip protection, but I feel a little paranoid, and I would personally have a tempered glass screen protector on my phone. But nevertheless, it is not a flimsy case. It is very stiff and very snug. Your phone is definitely not going to be coming flying out of the case, and like I said earlier, that camera control is very stiff. No issues whatsoever. Now what we're going to do now is check out wireless charge, and no issues whatsoever with the wireless charge. So moving on, we have our MagSafe puck. Let's test out the MagSafe. no issues with MagSafe. The magnets are nice and strong. It automatically clicks on to the MagSafe puck. I am using an aftermarket MagSafe puck, so keep in mind that my MagSafe strength to this case might not be as strong as, you know, some of those other MagSafe manufacturers out there. But all in all, honestly, it's a fantastic case, very well made, premium design, great drop protection, minimalistic. If you like this, give it a like and a sub. Peace.